Hi everyone, I'm Miss Jessica, and on this lesson of Let's Go Piano, I want to teach you the basics of your hands and fingers and how to use them to play piano. Make sure to watch till the end of the video where you will have examples in real music and we will apply everything we have learned so far. Also, by the end of the lesson, you will know all about the proper hand position, short and long notes, note direction, and you will be able to number each finger. So let's get started. To start with the simplest of things, for playing piano, you need to decipher between left hand and right hand quickly. You can do that by pointing your thumbs toward each other and asking yourself, where's the big capital L? Hold up your hands and find the big capital L in one of your hands. L is for left. In music, left hand and right hand will be abbreviated. It will be LH for left hand and RH for right hand. For the next part of the lesson, you will have to be familiar with the keyboard. To watch that video, I put a link to it at the top of this video. When you have watched it, you will know where to find the C key. Keys can also be labeled for their location on the piano. An example is middle C. Middle C is located in the center of the piano. You will learn all about bass C and treble C in an upcoming video, so subscribe so you can see when it comes out. In beginner music, left hand will commonly play notes downward to the left of middle C. Right hand will commonly play upward to the right of middle C. The rounded shape of the hand is the proper hand position to play piano. Curved fingers will help you control the piano's sound quality. This will lead to playing with better accuracy and dynamics as well as with greater speed, and we all want to play fast on the piano. Let's make the perfect hand shape for playing piano. Put out a flat hand on a flat surface and gradually draw the fingers together so that the fingernails are all lined up and touching and the thumb is nestled gently on the side of it. Every finger is touching the wood on the tip of the finger. Nail joints must be firm. One way to help develop firm nail joints is to practice making O's with our fingers. Make a circle by touching the tips of the thumb and the index finger, then thumb and middle finger, thumb and ring finger, and thumb and pinky. Press them together to strengthen the nail joint. Let's go back to our proper hand position to play piano. We will call this our cluster. We can take this cluster and tap some rhythm. In music, there are short sounds and there are long sounds. To translate rhythm into notes, they will look like these. Two are colored in and the other one is not colored in, so it would sound like this. Short, short, long. You want to imagine short, short, long like you are tapping on the back of your hand twice and then grazing from your shoulder down to your hand. This is because you always want to control the sound of the keys. Or you can think of it as a note bouncing. The first quick short bounce will be the length of the note. When the note takes longer to bounce, it will be our long note. Take for instance, short, short, long. Short, short, long. Let's take our hand cluster and play short, short, long on the low keys of the piano with right hand. I will be playing my cluster on the first group of white keys, which are our C, D, E keys. Make sure for the long note you will hold down the keys for at least 2 seconds. Say and play it with me. Short, short, long. Now let's play clusters in the middle keys of the piano. Short, short, long. Lastly, the high notes of the piano. Short, short, long. We just played right hand going upward to the right in clusters. Now let's take our left hand cluster and go downward to the left for each note. Start with the high notes. Short, short, long. Now that we understand the length of a note, we can start looking at the direction of notes, whether the notes will go up or down the piano. Here are notes written going up. Play clusters going up the piano. Do you hear the sound going higher? Here are notes written going down. Do Do you hear the sound going lower? Here are notes staying in the same place. Do you hear the same sounds? Next, you will learn about finger numbers. For the purposes of playing the piano, each of your 5 fingers in each hand has a specific number. In piano music, the thumb is referred to as a finger. This is so that when you look at a piece of sheet music and see finger numbers, you know which finger should play which particular key. This is very important for good technique because incorrect fingering can lead to bad habits. The finger numbers are the same for both hands. With that being said, let's take a look at the number assigned to each finger. Put your palms together. You will see that the numbers are the same in both hands. Thumbs are 1s, index fingers are 2s, middle fingers are 3s, ring fingers are 4s, and pinkies are 5s. So when the hands are spread out on a flat surface, these will be your finger numbers. Make sure to remember the thumb is always 1 and pinky is always 5. For the purpose of the video and your learning habits, let's practice playing number patterns on the keyboard. Put your 1s on middle C. Your thumbs will be sharing one key. Now lay out the rest of your fingers so that every finger has its own key. Don't forget to have curved fingers. For reference, this is what we call middle C position. When numbers pop up, play the corresponding finger on the keyboard in your current position. Right hand 2, left hand 3, right hand 2 and 4, left hand 2 and 4, right hand 1, 2, 3, 4, left hand 1, 2, 3, 4, right hand 1, 5, 1, 5, left hand 1, 5, 1, 5, and lastly, let's move on to our last exercise for today. Here's an example of numbers in real music. This is the beginning part of Mary Had a Little Lamb. Since we haven't gotten to the staff yet, let's just focus on the numbers listed at the top. The melody here will be played by right hand. Right hand will be in middle C position. When starting out, always say the numbers aloud as you play your notes. It helps coordinate your reading and finger playing. Also, notice there are notes going down, up, and staying in the same place. So let's start. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5. You're welcome to pause this video and play this passage a few times until you get comfortable. Once you are finished practicing, you will get comfortable with the passage so you do not need to say the numbers aloud as you play. Next, notice you have short, short, longs. So whenever we get to these sections, remember to say short, short, long as you play. Short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long. And that concludes today's lesson on piano hands. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe to my channel down below and make sure to like this video while you are down there because it really does help support me. Thanks for watching.